take me to church and worship like a dog. What do they mean by that? Okay, well, so when you go to church, right, what do the pastors tell you to do when it starts? I would like everybody to sit down, okay? So everybody's sitting down, okay? And the pastor is standing, right? Okay, and he's commanding you. He's giving you commands like a dog, okay? And that's why they say stand up. When they want you to stand up, you all stand up. Okay, when they say bow your head and close your eyes, everybody does it. So that's why they say you worship like a dog, okay? And there's something called, there's motion mind versus motionless mind, and motion body versus motionless body. When you're sitting down in church, okay, and you're taking in this information, you're in a defenseless position. That's when you're most vulnerable, okay, to start believing in very bad information. And that's why kids sit down at school. That's why you sit down at church. Because that you're in your most vulnerable position. Your mind's not moving and your body's not moving. So as soon as you start moving, the electrical activity in your brain spikes, okay? More brain activity is a cause of more body activity. Remember, the brain controls the body. And that's why they say we only use less than 10% of our brains. And that's very true. Most Americans use less than 5% of one half of their brain. Most of the people in the world. And that's due to religion. It destroys the logic, the logarithm in your brain. So logic is logging it as incorrect or correct. Okay? That's what it destroys in your brain. Common sense. Like you start believing in talking snakes. Like the story of Adam and Eve. Like you can go out in the wild, you can go to a zoo, like snake petting zoos, and start talking to them. They won't ever talk back to you. Okay? So that's the kind of little fairy tale stories you start to believe are real. Okay? And that's all because you're not in motion. You're in a defenseless position. That's motion mind versus motionless mind, and motion body versus motionless body. Love you. Have a great day.